folks, Kip Carter back at you live here at AoW Unleashed. And we get ready for the first of our two co-main events here tonight. As we have an old rivalry stemming back from Forbidden Championship Wrestling and the Pro Wrestling Federation. The Straight Edge Assassin Michael Alexander and the Unpredictable Jono have a storied history, a storied rivalry, and these two men flat out just don't like each other. Last month at Breakout, the Unpredictable Jono was victorious over the Broken Heart Braden Hart to retain his AoW Alpha Championship. Meanwhile, the Straight Edge Assassin would go on to win a triple threat match, earning the #1 contender spot and the right to challenge Jono here tonight. Will their past come to play here in this match? 30-minute Iron Man match next. And first, making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, he is the Straight Edge Assassin, Michael Alexander. And these two men have squared off many times. Have had face-offs in Forbidden Championship Wrestling. Look them up on Facebook, and you can see some epic rivalries between these two men. Tonight, with the AoW Alpha Championship on the line. And here he comes, ladies and gentlemen, the AoW Alpha Champion. The Unpredictable One, Jono, making his way to the ring. You can catch superstars like the Unpredictable Jono and the Straight Edge Assassin Michael Alexander over on Forbidden Championship Wrestling, PWF High Voltage, and the United Kingdom Wrestling Academy, the UKWA, a company founded by the AoW Alpha Champion himself. Jono, not in a hurry, patiently walking to the ring, and perhaps the mind games are already beginning to be played here. And there you see it, folks, that AoW Alpha Championship gonna be on the line in this one in a 30-minute Iron Man match. This should be one hell of a contest with the storied history between both of these men stemming back to Forbidden Championship Wrestling. Two men that truly do not like each other one bit, and they're going to have 30 minutes to beat the living hell out of each other. And both men getting a look at that title that is on the line here to be the champion of their respected brand, the AoW Alpha roster. There's the bell and we're ready to go. It's the straight edge assassin Michael Alexander getting an early start with a neck breaker here. But the champ fires back and a big kick to the face of the straight edge assassin. Oh, and a headbutt right to the groin area. Remember folks, there is no disqualification or countouts in this match, I believe. If there is countouts, then that would count. Yes. Okay, so if you get counted out, it's a point scored for your opponent. And the straight edge assassin might be looking to go that route here early. We know Alexander in the past has proven that he will resort to desperate measures to come away victorious. But Jono has been on quite the roll here lately. And it's going to take a lot to rip that title away from him. It took a lot for him to finally position himself to win that championship, and has had an ironclad grip on it ever since. And these two men just brawling, beating the hell out of each other here on the outside. Fans are torn in here. Both of these men have large fan bases. Oh, and a vicious shot there from Alexander. The champ fires back though, and another big kick. Takes the straight edge assassin off his game and rolls to the outside. And again, both men go to brawling. The champ trying to lead this match back into the ring. And Alexander suckers and uses the top rope as a weapon. And a big back suplex there from Michael Alexander. Big elbow right to the small of the back. And the cerebral assassin. The straight edge assassin. Very cerebral in his attacks, attacking every part of the champion's body here. Russian leg sweep. And Alexander's feeling it. He's looking good here so far tonight, folks. A couple of big clotheslines from the challenger. And a third takes the champ down. And a big diving clothesline there. Front flip from the impact too, and a kick out from Jono. Michael Alexander nearly scoring his first fall there. Jono fires back. And a big suplex there from the champ. Alexander's got about 30 pounds on Jono. Brilliant straight edge execution out of nowhere. 1, 2, and a near fall. Alexander out of nowhere. Straight edge execution, but not enough to score the first fall of this match. And brilliant maneuver working on the ribs there. And Alexander completely working over his opponent here early in the match. Arm drag takedown from Jono, and the champ fighting back. Stomping away and now celebrating Possibly a bit prematurely, but Jono doesn't think so. Rampage DDT. And would you look at the look on Michael Alexander, he's out cold. Oh, Jono could be looking for the spear. Spear countered into a DDT. But Jono right back to his feet and clotheslines Alexander over the top rope. Jono now on the top turnbuckle, possibly looking to dive to the outside, looking for a big bionic elbow. Countered by the straight edge assassin. Now Jono using the ring to his advantage. We are nearly 6 minutes into this 30-minute contest, and still no one has scored a fall, but the champ has a figure four locked in before a big punch from Alexander breaks it up. Float over DDT from Jono, and Michael Alexander's busted open after that, but still fighting in this one with a dragon screw takedown. And Alexander could be looking for it again. Trying to set Jono up there, but countered. Oh, and what a submission hold here applied by Jono. Modified crossface. Using his leg for extra leverage, but the straight edge assassin able to counter. And a big back suplex there from Alexander. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. And still neither man has scored a pinfall or submission here. It is still all tied up. 0-0. And Jono's shoulder meets ring post as Alexander trying to turn this match into a championship victory for himself. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. You see, these 30-minute Iron Man matches are interesting because you have two men right now that are both playing offense. The score is 0-0. The game is tied. They're playing offense. They're playing defense. They're playing both. But you see, the strategy changes in these 30-minute Iron Man matches because once you get a lead on your opponent, you're no longer playing offense. That's not your strategy anymore. All you have to do is protect your lead to win the match. Now, some of our more arrogant and egotistical superstars may like to run the score up on their opponent. GTS go to sleep from the straight edge assassin, and now he's going to the top rope. What's Michael Alexander got planned here? Calling for the champ to get up. And what a move from the straight edge assassin. High risk maneuver. You don't see that much from Alexander. And that just shows how desperate he is for a championship here tonight. And how much hatred he has for his opponent. Alexander is busted, bloody. Straight edge execution. 1, 2. And another kick out from Jono. And you see the frustration building on the face of Michael Alexander. Oh, and what a move, full Nelson Bulldog from Jono. Arm drag takedown from Alexander. DDT middle of the ring. Working on the back now of Jono. And it appears Alexander might be playing the long game here. Smart strategy if it works out. Again, going to the top rope. Oh, and Alexander going for a flying crossbody, caught midair by Jono and planted with that power slam. And now Jono looking to fly. A perfect splash connects. 1, 2, and a near fall as Alexander is able to kick out just in the nick of time. And the champ frustrated, going to work on Alexander and could be looking for that spear. And again countered into a DDT. Michael Alexander has that spear counter. I mean, he's got it studied. He is ready. He knows every aspect of Jono's game. But that's the problem. You've seen Alexander looking to put Jono away there. These two men have fought so many times. Jono knows him just as well as he knows Jono. And once again, going to the top rope. Elbow drop right to the back. Oh no, could we see it? Looking for it. Unpredictable bomb by Jono. 1, 2, 3, and the champion has scored the first fall and is ahead 1-0 in this contest. And Alexander woke up a little bit after that one. And now firing back on the attack here. Alexander wants to score a fall as quickly as possible to tie this match up. One has to remember, though, the odds are in favor of the champion in this match. All he has to do to retain his title is have a draw. The draw will go in favor of the champ, so the challenger actually has to beat his opponent, while the champion just has to equal his opponent in order to win here. Oh, and what a move, twist of fate there from Jono. But the straight edge assassin able to kick out, and he does not want to go down 2-0 here. And Jono trying to choke the life out of Michael Alexander. And when I said Jono will do anything to hold on to that championship, I do mean anything. No morals, no grounds. Just eliminate anything that stands in his way. Oh, and submission hold applied. Alexander got his foot on the ropes there, and it had to be broken up. But Jono not going to stop on the attack. Rampage DDT. And goes for the cover here. 1, 2, and a kick out by Alexander. That would have put him down 2 falls to nothing there. Oh, and Jono, it hasn't worked all match. Will he get it this time? Spear from the champion. 1, 2, 3. And we are nearly halfway completed in this match. And the champ currently holds a 2-0 lead. And is still on offense here. Big clothesline. And you have to think, Michael Alexander just gained a second opponent in this match. Oh, looking to choke Jono out here. Michael Alexander now battling the clock as well, but 15 minutes is still plenty of time, as the clock is not much of a factor yet. But as it continues to tick down, it will become more and more of an issue for whoever's behind. 1, 2, and another kick out by the champ. And what is it going to take here for Alexander to come back? It's not looking good so far, as the champ still remaining in complete control here. And these fans are actually cheering for this ruthlessness, this aggression from Jono. Me personally, I can more relate to a man that is disciplined to his product. Oh, and not again. Rampage DDT, middle of the ring. Alexander has lost a lot of blood here in this contest. And I don't know if he'll be able to make it through. 1, 2. These Iron Man matches are a marathon, not a sprint. And that may be Alexander's strategy, but it's not working out so well so far. But it looked like Jono going for the unpredictable bomb again. This time countered by Alexander, and this may be what the challenger needs to get back in this contest. Hits him with the bubble bomb. Straight edge execution by Michael Alexander. 1, 2, and Jono's still refusing to quit. It doesn't matter what Michael Alexander does to the champion. He can't score a fall. And with time ticking away, it is becoming more and more frustrating for the challenger. Big right hand there from Jono. Now trying to use the ropes. 1, 2, and nearly cheating to score his third fall. But Alexander having none of that. Shot to the body. But Jono continues to try to open up that cut. Even worse now, a stomp to the face, and now just ripping and breaking at the face of Michael Alexander, who is just completely pouring out blood here. Alexander with a counter there, somehow finding the heart to fight in this one still. He has suffered a lot of punishment so far. Snake eyes by the challenger. But the champion still got some fight left in him, and a big boot right to the already bloody face of the straight edge assassin. Oh, drop toe hold right on the middle rope. And what's Alexander doing here? Oh, putting all of his body weight right between the rope and Jono's throat. And I go to sleep. Will that be enough? The challenger can barely stand here, but trying to turn his fortunes around. 3. And now the score is 1-2. As Alexander's still behind, but his gap just got a little shorter. Face first into the turnbuckle. Alexander can barely see, but still manages to hit the straight edge execution once again. 10 minutes left in the match. 1, 2, and a kick out from Jono. Alexander almost tied it up there. And now you see the fans cheering both of these men for the show they are putting on here tonight. Definitely a main event caliber match. Monkey flip there. from Michael Alexander. A spinning back kick from the straight edge assassin. The unpredictable one fires back with a right, and a big clothesline sends Alexander to the outside of the ring. And the champ, possibly celebrating a bit too early, holds a 1-point advantage over the challenger with 9 minutes left in the match, but there is still plenty of time for a comeback here. But the champ says, dropping the challenger head first on the steel steps. And Jono gets him back in the ring. Going to the top rope. Big elbow drop connects. Going for that unpredictable bomb, countered by Michael Alexander. Straight edge execution, middle of the ring. 1, 2, 3, and with 8 minutes left in this match, Michael Alexander has tied it up. But remember, this is champion's advantage. So if the match ends in a draw, Jono is still your AoW Alpha champion. So in order for Alexander to win this, he still has to score one more fall over the champ. But we talked about this match being more of a marathon than a sprint. Jono was on fire early on, but we've seen Michael Alexander dig deep in the well and pulling out all the stops here to try to walk away as the Alpha champion. Back and forth, these two men are slugging it out. Remember the past I talked about here. Both of these men have had many battles over the FCW Global Championship. Goes for the cover here too. Kick out by Alexander. And you know, Alexander would love to take that title home to his girl, the lovely Miss Corinne. Go to sleep, and that might be all he needs. 1, 2, and a kick out by Jono. Michael Alexander almost as it's playing out exactly as he planned. But not if the champ has anything to say about it. But Alexander, these two men on a completely different level in this match. It's as if Jono started the match playing checkers, and the straight edge assassin has been playing chess all along. Irish whip now into the corner, and a big right hand from Michael Alexander. And I think we're going to need EMTs and paramedics on standby. Michael Alexander has lost a lot of blood. Jono has him up. Unpredictable bomb by Jono. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. But Alexander somehow managed to kick out. And now it's the champ who's showing frustration. Go to sleep. And that might be good night time for the unpredictable one. Big elbow drop. For good measure. 1, 2, and a kick out by Jono. Both men now competing against the clock as well. 3 minutes, 40 seconds remaining. Straight edge execution. 1, 2, 3. Michael Alexander takes a 3-2 lead. And all he has to do is hold on for another 3 minutes. And he's your new Alpha champion. But all Jono has to do to win the match is score 1 fall, tying this match back up, causing a draw, and remaining your AoW Alpha champion. 3 minutes left. If Jono's going to pull it off, he's going to have to hurry. Alexander calls him back in the ring. Jono happy to oblige, drop kick right to the face of Alexander. Takedown from Michael Alexander, but a big boot from Jono. Blood is pouring everywhere from the head of Michael Alexander. And Jono now going to work. What an elbow drop. Goes for the cover here. 1, 2, and a kick out by Alexander. 2 minutes remaining. The challenger holds a 3-2 lead here and is currently in control. One more time with a GTS. Crossface applied. Going to work here. 90 seconds remaining. Twist of fate by Jono. Is that enough? 1, 2. No. Alexander kicks out. And the clock becoming an enemy to the champion. Reversal from Alexander. And now, a little bit of revenge for the straight edge assassin. Jono busted open. Less than a minute left in this match. And all Michael Alexander has to do is hold on. But adds a Macho Man-like elbow for good measure. And nearly spreading the gap here. But Jono kicking out at 2. 30 seconds remain. There's Jono hip toss. Last ditch effort. Is Jono going to pull it off? A counter by Alexander. 15 seconds. And a single arm DDT there as time is running out on the champion. And time is not on the champ's side. And it's over. And there you have it, folks. Battered, bloody, and nearly choked out as the clock ran out. The straight edge assassin holds on to become your new AoW Alpha champion. And he's going to need medical attention to get those cuts cleaned up and stitched up. But Alexander going to be in a great mood celebrating his AoW Alpha Championship victory. We got one more match coming.